So yeah, you choose if you want to start the sentence like being or with SA, tour guide. It's completely the same meaning for the sentence. And yeah, we're using the words in the brackets, which is make as much money. So yeah, you're comparing like, well, you're making a statement. The statement here is that you can make as much money as $15 per hour. And if we suppose that someone is answering to this statement, it would be yes, but you have to work longer hours than a tennis instructor. You see?
So we miss like can. Well, besides of the being.
Yeah. So you missed everything, actually.
But we use make as much money.
Oh yeah, perfect. Congrats, congrats.
So in this case, you don't need to compare the both information.
Well, it's not necessary at all.
That was my mistake.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, you only need to find like a proper sense for this example.
Okay, I got it.
So yeah, you can start just like being a tour guide. You can make as much money as 15.
I can't listen.
You cannot listen to me?
I can listen to you.
Okay, I think it's your device, David. Okay, let me.
I don't know if Marcela hear you.
Yes, I can listen.
No puedo escucharlos, ¿no?
Sí, no, censuro. O sea, si lo mandas a mal y liberamos el teléfono.
Okay, so now we have the following example, well, sentences for A. Let's see, Marcela, try to make the sentences, please, the part 4.
As a taxi driver, you can work a shorter work week. I don't know.
Súper bien constante, pero bueno, el problema es que le habían sacado la uña y que le había salido 13 cuerpos, algo así. Y que se ve desde... No sé. Eso fue...
Okay, so time's up. Okay, so if we watch carefully the information, we can see that you're asking about the week. I mean, a shorter work week. So, for example, if we see office assistant, they're telling us that you work 6 days per week. But if we watch in this side of the screen, we can see that taxi drivers work for 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. So yeah, actually it's like shorter work week for the taxi drivers. So taxi drivers have a shorter work week than office assistants. Yeah, and in this case, Antonio, we are comparing both jobs, taxi drivers and office assistants, you can see. And remember, guys, that if we are comparing things, we need to use then.
Then my first example was okay.
Your first?
Yeah, working as a
3A?
taxi driver has a short work week than an office assistant.
Working
as a taxi driver has a shorter work week than an office assistant.
Okay, well, yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
the only thing was that I was talking about one.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, now congrats. Okay, Antonio, please, how would you answer to this statement?
The second one, letter B.
Yeah, please. So taxi drivers have a shorter work week than office assistants.
Okay. Yes, but working as an office assistant is less boring than being a taxi driver. I think that being an office is less boring.
Yeah, it's actually the same meaning. Yeah,
It's the same.
yeah, you're okay.
Maybe it's not needed to write a lot.
Yeah, but it's
But
okay.
Okay.
I mean, the whole thing about languages is to communicate. So yeah, it's okay.
I can listen you.
Okay, David. Okay, so yeah, this was your homework, guys.
But we have another, no?
Yeah, you had another one, but I'd prefer if you send me that. If you want to take photos, please, or if you did it on your desktop on your PC, it's okay. You can send me the photos by mail or on the WhatsApp group. Okay, now.
Okay.
Yesterday we were talking about could and would. Yep. Okay, now I want you to make sentences. I want you to create sentences if we take into account, for example, the verb it. And yeah, this is our verb, which is it. And this can be our complement. Okay, so in this case, I can say I can eat 2 hamburgers, and it's a correct statement because I'm capable of eating 2 hamburgers. But if, for example, let's think that I'm like 80 years old now, and I'm talking with my fellows, and I'm like, oh, when I was younger, I could eat 2 hamburgers. Okay. Yeah, I'm using this structure. I could eat 2 hamburgers. Okay, now I want Antonio, please, to transform this sentence using bike or, yeah, it's a bike, I think, and using the verb right, please. And you can use this type of complements when I was in high school, in college, in elementary, younger, 45 years old or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my remote. Oh, wait. Okay, give me a second. Okay, please write your sentence.
Bicycle.
How do you spell bicycle?
By bicycle.
Okay, perfect.
Bicycle.
Okay, so I could ride bicycle when I was younger. Yeah, you can use young, but yeah, in this case, it sounds better if you choose younger.
Okay.
Okay,
I can ride bicycle right now.
Perfect. Thank you, Antonio. Now, wait, give me a second. Don't move your remote.
We
Don't move it.
don't need to use a bicycle.
I could ride bicycles. Yeah, it's better if we use bicycles. I could ride bicycles when I was younger. I can ride, yeah, a bicycle right now. No, bicycles. Yeah. Okay, now with the second example, Marcela, please. Wait, I'm gonna show you my remote and okay, please.
Teacher, in the sentence we can use when I was.
Yeah, actually that's like our compliments when I was.
Oh, okay.
For example, in the case of Antonio, when I was younger, he just like that.
It's an example, an imaginary
yeah.
example.
I was surprised. I was like, oh, I can climb the Everest in 5 hours.
I don't know.
I just try to think.
When I was
Okay, yeah. But yeah, same thing when I was younger. For example, if you want to choose like this kind of words, you can say when I was a child.
Okay.
When I was a child, I could climb trees with my friends. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, now David, please. Just give me a second. Okay, you can write now, please. Okay, just one quick thing. Remember that if we're using, wait, don't touch it, please. Yeah, just remember that if we're using modal verbs, which in this case are can and could,
Okay.
you need to use only the base form of your verb, which in this case is swim, okay?
Okay.
Same thing, I can swim, I couldn't swim. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so now we were talking about ways, well, polite ways in which we can ask for some things. And we have, could you do me a favor? And yeah, we can ask for example, could you buy me a coffee, please? Or could you treat me to a movie? Could you fix my computer? Could you babysit my kids? And so on. Okay.
Treat me is like a phrasal verb?
Treat me? No, it's just like, for example, invite me. When someone is asking you, for example, to go, for example, to the movies, and this guy or your friend is gonna pay your ticket. That's like treat me to a movie, treat me to coffee.
That's sexy, an important word.
Yeah. Yeah, pick up some groceries. You know what's the meaning, right? Okay.
Of what?
Pick up some groceries.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now we are going to talk about wood. What do you know about wood, guys? And don't tell me what is written. Well, yeah, we know that we can use, or well, we must use wood when we're talking about possibilities and when we are using conditionals. For example, if we relate would with Spanish, that would be like the verbs with this ending. For example,
Yeah.
well, you know, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then we have some sentences. For example, the first, if I had money, I would buy a new phone. So yeah, it's like a possibility. Then we have, would you marry me? It's like so sweet, I think. Well, not for me right now, but maybe in some years. And then we have, would you give me a hand with my homework? Right, so now we are going to listen to a conversation between you and Hannah. And okay, you need to listen, please, and practice, right?
Unit 3. Could you do me a favor? Page 16, Exercise 2, Conversation. Would you mind? Part A. Listen and practice.
Hello?
Hi, Mingu. This is Yana.
Oh, hi, Yana. What's up?
My best friend is in a band, and I'm going to one of his concerts this weekend. I'd love to take some pictures for his website. Would you mind if I borrowed your new camera?
No. That's okay, I guess. I don't think I'll need it for anything.
Thanks a million.
Sure. Have you used a camera like mine before? It's sort of complicated.
Uh-huh, sure, a couple of times. Would it be okay if I picked it up on Friday night?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, just something quick. What's the difference between the verb borrow and lend?
Borrow is when you are asking if they can give you that, and lend is like, give me that. No?
Okay.
No.
Marcela, what do you think?
Yeah, borrowing when you are asking for something, and lend is when the other person gives you the thing. I think I don't remember.
Okay.
Like I lend you my
Okay,
book, and the other person can ask, could you?
okay, David, you were like really sure about your example, or well, your definition. So
Yes.
can you make one sentence, please, using borrow, and one sentence using lend?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Antonio, what do you think? Marcela, what do you think?
Yeah, the first one is correct example. The second one, I don't know.
I think that it's incorrect the second because some. No?
No, Antonio?
I guess in the first case is correct, and then the second is when the guy or the person lend you some money for doing for a period of time. and after that, he will recover the money.
No,
Oh,
it's, oh yes, could you lend me?
okay, so yeah, in this case, the first one is incorrect because borrow only works for the first person. It's not okay if you say borrow me. The only verb that works like that is lend. Lend me is correct. And borrow me is incorrect.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so incorrect. Yeah, this one, yeah, it's correct. Okay, so now you need to listen to two more calls between these guys, and you need to tell me this, please. What else does she want to borrow? And if her friends agree with her, okay?
Page 16, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen to two more calls Yana makes. What else does she want to borrow? Do her friends agree? 1.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie. This is Yana.
Oh, hi, Yana.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
That depends.
Well, I have to go to a concert this weekend. Would it be okay if I borrowed that shirt of yours that I like so much?
That silver one? Oh, sure.
Thanks a lot. I'll come by and pick it up tonight.
That's fine.
2.
Andy Parker.
Hi, Andy. It's Yana.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Listen, the reason I'm calling is I have a really big favor to ask you.
Yes.
Remember I told you about that friend of mine who's doing a show this weekend?
Yeah, I remember. And?
Well, the concert's this Saturday afternoon, and it's out of town, about an hour's drive from here. And I was wondering if I could borrow your car for the afternoon to get there.
Gee, Yana, I'd really love to help you out, but I'm going to need my car all weekend. I've got a friend coming in from out of town, and I promised to show her around.
Oh, okay. I understand. Anyway, how are things? I haven't seen you for ages.
Oh, you know, work, work, work.
Okay, so once again.
Page 16, Exercise 2, Part B. Listen to two more calls Yana makes. What else does she want to borrow? Do her friends agree? 1.
Hello?
Hi, Carrie. This is Yana.
Oh, hi, Yana.
I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
That depends.
Well, I have to go to a concert this weekend. Would it be okay if I borrowed that shirt of yours that I like so much?
That silver one? Oh, sure.
Thanks a lot. I'll come by and pick it up tonight.
That's fine.
2.
Andy Parker.
Hi, Andy. It's Yana.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Listen, the reason I'm calling is I have a really big favor to ask you.
Yes.
Remember I told you about that friend of mine who's doing a show this weekend?
Yeah, I remember. And?
Well, the concert's this Saturday afternoon, and it's out of town, about an hour's drive from here. And I was wondering if I could borrow your car for the afternoon to get there.
Gee, Yana, I'd really love to help you out, but I'm going to need my car all weekend. I've got a friend coming in from out of town, and I promised to show her around.
Oh, okay. I understand. Anyway, how are things? I haven't seen you for ages.
Oh, you know, work, work, work.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the first call?
That she wants to go to a concert and she is asking her friend if she can borrow the shirt.
Okay, what else, Antonio?
The lady says, "What they do you need a shirt?" And at the end, she was agree.
Okay, Marcela?
Yes. Jane, I don't know how to pronounce Jane, asked to his friend Carrie for his shirt, the silver one, and Jenna mentioned also that he's going to pick it